Welcome back to another tennis slice of life. Yes, your eyes did not deceive you. That was maybe my best start to a match ever. And I think part of it was to do with the racket I was using, but I'll go into more detail on that later. I was back in London last month for a short trip, and whilst I was there, I set up a hitting session with some buddies of mine. I had left my Pure Aero 98s at home in Hong Kong, but thankfully my friends were happy to lend me theirs, so the tiebreaks turned into somewhat of a racket demo session, which led to some interesting results. Every tiebreak was played with a different racket, so I'll commentate over each one with my thoughts on that racket. Jenks and Vincent also played tiebreaks against each other, and I'll be uploading those in a later video. The first racket I played with was a Tecnifibre Tfight 295 RS, which weighs in at 295 grams unstrung, so slightly lighter than my Pure Aeros. But my god, I really felt the weight difference. This racket felt so much more maneuverable, and I honestly felt I could really adapt my swing and shots, sometimes at the last moment, with ease. Serves felt average on it though. Overall, this was a great racket, but my concern would be how it would fare if I was playing, some serious heavy hitters, and whether the racket would hold up okay in that situation, given its weight. The second racket I tried was the Ezone 98. I previously played with the Ezone 100, so I thought I had a rough idea of what to expect, but man, this racket felt almost completely different. It feels a lot stiffer, and that it has a much lower launch angle. On ground strokes, it felt nice and plush on neutral and defensive balls, but if I wanted to play aggressive, it felt really inconsistent and sometimes would just die or balloon out. The saving grace was that on serves, it was an absolute beast, just incredible. To be honest, when I was playing with this racket, I thought it was genuinely awful and I hated it, but watching the footage back, I actually played okay with it. So hey, maybe there's something there to be said. The final racket I tried was the Wilson Blade V9 16x19. I've only included one clip here because I lost 7-1 in the tiebreak. I just did not gel with this racket at all. To me, it felt very bulky and hefty to swing, just not for me I guess, which is a shame because I love how it looks. After that, I went back to the Tecnifibre Tfight 295RS for my final tiebreak. Overall, it was my personal favourite of the three, but I'd be interested to hear if you guys had any thoughts on the three rackets I tried, maybe if you tried them before as well, and if they concur with mine. The session has really given me food for thought about my pure arrows and whether I should use a lighter racket as well. But that's enough from me. Please enjoy the rest of the video and I'll speak to you in the next one.